Here's the thing. PayPal. Remember the lady I just told you about who made $1,300, and some of you know her from the Warriors Forum, Blue Dolphin. She actually what's really cool is she actually didn't do that with PayPal. Her PayPal got frozen, and it froze it like boom, said, "Oh, we're sorry," blah 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 blah, why, and just PayPal is just tripping out lately, as we all know, and it got frozen, and she couldn't make any money, so she went to Google Checkout, started up there, and had all of her people do business with her through Google Checkout. That $1,300 had nothing to do with PayPal. But let me explain to you how it worked for me for PayPal, just to give you some insight. And by the way, see you, John. I'm just saying goodbye to a few people going out here. Here's what happened. So far in the last, like I said, I had almost a 30K launch through my WSO, and I've used PayPal. Why is it that I haven't gotten frozen, or at least knock on wood, I haven't gotten frozen yet? What did I do differently? What can you do differently? A couple of days, I'd say about 3 business days before you launch anything that you think is going to be remotely successful. And I'm not saying, oh, you sell 2,000 plus copies successful. I mean, even if you think you're going to sell an extra 100 copies or 50 copies, something that's going to make your numbers, your sales spike on PayPal, all you got to do is Google contact PayPal, and they'll have a link in there. And you got to go through a couple of steps. It's kind of weird. I should do a video for this. It's kind of weird because you got to go through a couple of steps to contact them. And when you finally see the contact number to contact them, you actually have a PIN number, and that number is only active for a little while, and that PIN's only active for, I think, 24 hours or 12 hours or something. It's kind of weird they are about contacting them. But here's the thing. You call them up, give them your PIN number, ask for an operator. You want to speak to an actual person. You say, hi, this is my account number, my information. I'm going to have some more business coming. And here's what I want to tell you exactly what I'm doing. I'm selling a product on how to do a specific thing. Now, you notice I didn't say info product. I didn't say internet marketing. And I'm not saying lie to them. Just tell them what it does. Like when I told them I didn't tell them fast cash crisis. I said, listen, I'm going to have a price point anywhere from $5 initially, and it'll go up to $9.95. I'm going to have an upsell of $17, and you're going to see sales coming through here. I expect, and I told them I expect 500 sales. I said, but it might be more. Please notate it might be more because I'm doing my best to make sure that the sales really come through. And they said, okay, and they took all that information. And when they asked me what it was, I said it's a business-to-business product teaching people how to increase their sales online. How about that? See, the I am word kind of scares people off a little bit. And the whole, I'm going to get this, and it's really, should be rich next week, as they say. You over deliver. Thank you, Sir Terry. That's funny. You say you should be rich next week. No, hey, listen, you're rich now. You're rich now. You probably already have the way to make the money with that. Here's the thing I want to point out when I said that with PayPal. Make sure that you tell them the end result of what your product is versus just saying it's an internet marketing, or don't be careful with that word, internet marketing. Information products. They get a little scared about that because of all the wrong people. Has nothing to do with you and I, regular people who aren't trying to do black hat horrible stuff. But just tell them what the end result is. And I told them in that fashion again. I said it was something that's going to help people increase their sales online, business to business. And they could relate with that. They said, great, well, we've notated this in, and we'll let you know. And the launch went down. And here's something very important. When I got these thousands of dollars in, I made sure that I only sent a partial amount of it to my bank. I didn't try to transfer it all out. Don't ever transfer all the money out. Yes, eventually you will get all the money out. Don't worry. but transfer at least a decent amount, because they're worried about refunds coming in with that much money in, and you want to establish some norms. Like, I didn't have a lot of refunds. As much as I talked about the funny refund people, I didn't have a lot of refunds. I think I'm at 2% or 3% refunds, and in some cases, since I gave most of the money to affiliates, it was a case of me just alerting the affiliate. So most of the money didn't come through my PayPal, so it doesn't look like I have high refunds, which I didn't. But the whole idea is that they got a percentage of that money that went out, and it went out. So I transferred a couple of thousand here and there, but I did it consistently to the bank, consistently, and that helps. Another thing, if you have the credit, or if you can do it, get a PayPal card, a MasterCard. And, excuse me, my nose again. I swear I'm not doing cocaine. But PayPal MasterCard, the more they see that you are a consistent customer and that you're contacting them, that you're picking up the phone, that you're communicating with them. Here's what I did also. 3 days after the launch, business days after the launch, I called them up again. Said, hey, what's going on? How you doing? Oh, yeah? Yeah. You saw my notation? Yeah, that's pretty cool, huh? Yeah, I'm still doing well. Still selling. Thank you. Appreciate it. Is the refund rate down? Yeah. Are there any, here's the key word I use. Are there any, oh God, it went out my head that quick. Are there any metrics or any factors in there that are coming up as any flags to you guys that I need to watch out for? And what that tells them is, so he's looking to watch out. He's looking to make sure he's reaching out. And we're going to notate that. The more and more they see you active, they're checking. And, they really are. And that's going to be a big factor, okay? So I've cut into Mr. Mike Heath's time, so please forgive me, sir. But I just wanted to point that out. Also, there is a site I want to share with you. If you have any PayPal issues, I want to share this with you. Some of you might have heard it before. I'm going to, cut and paste here. And he's really a cool guy, but there was a great suggestion that came in here. And it might be able to help you. But remember, if you got something launching, even if you think it's small, even if you have, like, I don't know, whether it be a WSO or something on your own site, and you expect to make an extra couple of $100, it might seem simple, but they're looking, and they have it set to some automatic functions where they can just start blocking stuff really in a dumb way. I'm not here to defend PayPal. I'm simply saying that you want to be prepared, and one of the greatest ways is to be prepared is to connect with this. Let me give you one more. I don't know if you guys probably have heard about this. If you're on the fast cash crisis, people, if you're one of those people, you're going to hear me talk a lot about this, because this is really cool. I'm going to leave a couple of links, and then Mike, it's all yours. Thank you for your patience, sir. Here's one, and some of you have already heard of this. This guy, wow, I'm over here sneezing. Forgive me. This guy is really great. He created a great PayPal manual talking about it. Gary is really smart. And he's, what I do, Mike, Lonnie showed me how to do it, man. All I do is I copy the link inside of the URL, and then I right-click and choose copy, and then I come over here and I click on, the actual, in the chat area, and then I right-click and choose paste. That's pretty much it. That's it. And you should be okay. But I warn you, because I've actually dropped off of this thing. once before because maybe I didn't do it completely the right way, but now you know. So now you have the way. But you know, that's one great resource for you. That link there. But let me show you one other one. And this guy had a great conversation kicked off. And one of the things you can do with PayPal real quick is, let me go ahead and click this in. You can actually in the comments in there. There's a guy named what's his name? Yakum. He has a real weird kind of name, Dwight Yoakam or something like that. Let me see here. I'm looking down the Steve Yakum. Steve Yakum. Look for that comment. He's just a couple of areas down, and he talks about how you can look to see if PayPal needs to have a license, a local licensee in the state. What that does is that if you've been cut off or froze by PayPal, you can actually go in to see if your local state requires them to have a license. And if they do, you can see if they can intervene with that. And then PayPal is going to start listening, because if they want to have their license in the state, they're going to listen to the state. So they might help you intervene. And what I mean by your local state in the United States is at least have something there where wherever your company is incorporated. All right, I'm pretty much screwed because I'm in Nevada, but in your case it may work. So that's pretty much it, guys. You know, that's pretty much it. Let me go ahead and kick this over to Mike. Mike, forgive me, man. I cut into your time. Don't beat me. Thank you so much, guys, for looking. And if you have any questions, let me know. And thank you so much. I greatly appreciate you. Here we go. All you, Mike, my pinky brother, forgive me for the time I've taken from you, sir. And by you, I will be back at you. I saw your email. And thank you, Georgianne. You got an email coming as well. WD, thank you so much. All right, guys, here we go. Talk to you later.